not also us.
Yeah, it's Meta Knight featuring, well, more Meta Knights. We got Meta Knight Mirror happening right now, 686M, rocking the red one, I believe. Yeah, well, Poyo should be the...
I believe so.
So far, in Meta Knight Dittos, they're likely the most intricate matchup in Brawl, period.
Oh, yeah.
Because the character is so strong, like we were saying, but also, you're fighting the same character. You have equal amounts of options available to you each time.
How do you hit a Transcendent Sword when you yourself have a Transcendent Sword?
That's the, I mean, that's the conundrum every single time these guys hit a button.
But also, like, for those of you just watching Brawl for the first time here, coming from other Smash games, look at how fast-paced this game is now all of a sudden, and how many moves and how many hitboxes are being thrown out. This is so much fun to watch. I love it.
Especially as we go for these deep edge guards, as only Meta Knight can do, using the iframes to poke him out of the tornado. Not easy to do, and gets the back hit of Shuttle Loop. 686 is really turning up the pressure. Look at that iframes again, but the trip puts a stop to some of it.
His links right now between dash attacks, between forward tilts, between upbeats, everything. They're doing so well. Covering the landing there, gets the edge canceled, and there's a little bit of swag there. Let's see how he closes it out.
Almost killed off the back throw. Poyo still able to stay alive. Deep edge guard, and he gets it, and he sweet spots the ledge too.
There we go, get some cool damage there. Quick little 18. Good shuttle, good tornado for recovery there by Poyo.
But I think, yeah, 686 remembered, oh yeah, I have a tornado too.
Whatever your opponent has, you have.
But now they're both playing very patient. Poyo, I like how he's not forcing his way in even though he's behind.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. It's really the bane of so many other Meta Knights that they just want to hit buttons as soon as they can.
It's so fun to hit buttons.
Yeah.
Even though I was talking about earlier, like with how walking is so good, I love the speed that these two players are using on the ground. And that like they're utilizing a little bit of like kind of like some fox trotting mixed in with their dashes there. That like they're able to run fast and get a lot of quick hits in, and also not to mention just how much Meta Knight's dash attack kind of move them across the stage like that. Like they're doing a great job handling this kind of speed.
Yeah, and never overcommitting either. As Poyo gets that new player to take out a stop, and now after that tornado gets a pretty big punish, and now forcing him off stage shuttle loop. Nice by both of them to go. Poyo went to the left to just avoid being in a bad position, while 666M called him out on that.
That was a great neutral interaction there by Poyo that unfortunately it did end in a loss for him in that stock. 6M doing a great job holding on to this stock and keeping up that whole stock lead.
Oh man, and all this time, that was not a true combo or string at all. He just called him out several times saying, you're gonna hit a button here, 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 and here, and putting him at 48%, lapping him in percent, and being a full stock ahead.
There's something about having a game where like every stock has about 20 different neutral interactions like that you have to win in order to get like that stock. Is like, I think it shows a lot of cool skill, and like these players and Meta Knights in general are just great proof of that.
Yeah, it really like, I don't know, indicates who is stronger in that particular moment, especially really in this matchup. All right, big edge guard scenario. Poyo needs to get something here. Charging a forward smash, but 686 just air dodges right through it. All right, but gets a glide attack, and that's going to be it. Did we mention that glide attack is also a kill move? I don't think we did.
It's everything.
It's everything. It's all you ever wanted.
Yeah, you can combo out of it. It's a kill move. You can like cross up on shield based on your spacing of it. You can just decide which side of the shield to go on, because why not?
Yeah, it's really amazing. And it kills like that high up in the air, too.
And now note that just like Meta isn't the only gliding character. Every character that can glide has a glide attack, and all of them are great except for Charizard's.
Oh yeah, Charizard. I literally forgot he had
Charizard has a glide in this game, and his glide attack is by far the worst out of all of them. But Pit, also very, very good glide attack. But Meta Knights, though, that's the one you're going to see all the time.
I miss the gliding mechanic, actually. It was really cool. Like, you conserve your momentum so you can like fly under stuff.
It just makes your recovery very OP.
But
unless you're Charizard.
But he needed it. He needed it. All right, but going back into Pokemon Stadium.
Sticking here with the Meta Ditto, I feel like Kirby would not be a better choice here for Poyo despite just being a different character, but 6M knows exactly what he's doing, and this is going to get him in the top 12 winners bracket, so this win is going to be very big for him. Okay.
Kind of playing some hopscotch right there, I guess.
Yeah. Remember, Shuttle best move in the game. Far not.
That shield's moving pretty low. But also in this game, if you ever like played against a Brawl player in another game and wonder how they angle their shields so well, it's literally because of Tornado.
It's so important. Oh my god.
You have to. Because if you don't angle it up, you'll get poked and you'll lose neutral, then you might not be able to reset.
Yeah. Might not get poked.
Yeah, might. Probably. Okay, big opportunity for 686 though. But not for nothing, Poyo's looking pretty solid in this game.
He's keeping up great. Oh, so Stadium, I don't know if you guys remember this while watching, but that windmill is solid. Yeah, makes for some really cool opportunities here. However, like, I think it is also a very cool kind of like way to mix up your gameplay and just know your positional advantage based on your percent. So, for instance, if I have 5%, I'm going to stay on that windmill because I'm going to attack and just keep living as I kind of keep out my opponents with projectiles.
Exactly. In tech in this game, I mean, as far as I know, they didn't have any like untechable things.
No.
So if you have the chops for it, you can tech all day, every day. You just have to hit the button at the right time.
Yeah. So mixed with like having Smash DI, which is like, so obviously we all know about Smash DI from Melee. It's not as prevalent in the other games. Smash DI is the most it's ever been in this game. So you can like OMS attack so many different things and live so long.
Yeah, if you were to watch frame by frame, like some 2014 sets, there are people SDI. I think you can SDI a certain amount of times each frame. They were practically moving like stage lengths away after some moves if they have large hit lag. So you have to really be able to SDI appropriately. Just like Poyo, he might have lived that because of SDI and DI. But man, he just can't get this kill. Okay, there it goes. Commentator's blessing, I suppose.
I love the edge cancels here. It's such a great bait.
Yeah, but he does get called out that time around. Poyo with stage control. He's just kind of shimmying forward. And, ooh, that up air was amazing.
I want to see 686M kind of close this out. Like, Poyo's doing really good right now, kind of closing out that gap.
Uh-oh. Turning up the aggression.
Good DI, though. That is an option. Good punish.
Tornado to get himself safely back, still staying alive. Also in this game, because of how DI works, you regain control whenever you do a move in the air. So Meta Knight having a very fast up air means that you can up air, start to fastball, and survive a lot longer off the top than his weight would indicate.
And likewise, so many characters' moves might be so slow that air dodge is actually their fastest option, but it doesn't matter when you're Meta Knight.
Yep. Okay, so 686 is just going to hang out on this ledge for a little bit.
Poyo's completely brought this back.
Totally. And he's actually very close. He almost landed with that glide attack, which luckily been able to see out the stock. But now he's just trying to recover low. 686 might be starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Good recovery.
Such patience. Look at him. He's just willing to hang out on the ledge as much as it takes.
Yes. So both characters coming out here to kill percent, depending on their stage, like where they are. Stadium with a little bit of a lower ceiling too. Will be easier to kind of kill with moves like Meta Knight's up tilt as well, not to mention grounded up B.
All right, so how's this recovery? Great.
Perfect spacing there.
Another one? No.
Nice pickup there with the neutral air. Good punish.
Yeah, now we have the fire stage, and oh, no tech from 686.
Six keeping safe, that's all he needs to do. He's got plenty of time here to keep doing his thing. Honestly, I feel like neither player has been beating Tornado up too much, so like I'd love to see both keep using that, but good job on Poyo there for bringing it to the last stop.
Yeah, that was one of the situations where Tornado might have been the answer, but 686's dimensional capes have been very useful in the set so far. He used them a lot more than other Meta Knights I remember seeing.
It's a great move for recovery, even like at all levels of play, because technically you can be like near completely invincible with it.
Okay, another great little hits from Poyo. He's not winning neutral a lot, but whenever he wins it, he just gets more off.
Exactly. Good job there. He's keeping it even. Only 14% separates us.
Something else to highlight about Tornado, remember how we were saying SDI is very prominent in this game? You actually can't SDI Tornado, at least in any significant capacity.
And the reason why that works is that any move that does less than 1% you can't SDI.
Yep. So, I mean, Tornado's pretty much the perfect storm, no pun intended, of privilege in this game.
It's just that you can DI certain hits of it based on your original like positioning of it. There are some ways you can kind of get out of it slightly, but SDI is not a thing that's going to like pop you up, no problem. That's why it's like, it works.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Great recovery there. Oh, barely dies there. Are we in best of 5 territory?
It seems like it, because Poyo's still chilling there.
This is winner's quarters, so...
Yeah, so since it's best of 5, I mean, I like Poyo just kind of taking a breath right here, just seeing, okay, what can I do next?
That game was significantly closer than game 1, and that makes me excited for game 3.
Yeah, the pieces are starting to come together.
Yes.
But the real problem is the pocket characters, if it starts to go to game 4 or 5 deeper territory.
Yeah.
Because Poyo, like you were saying before, has Kirby, but Kirby versus Meta Knight is...
Not good.
Yeah, not good at all.
Kirby being like solid mid tier. That's about it, to be honest. And like doesn't really have any disjoints that are kind of compete with his sword, slow area mobility. This is the right pick, and his Meta Knight is getting closer and closer as it keeps going on.
Yeah, but then 666 also does have his ice climbers, so
yes,
like
sure.
as time goes on, the pockets will really start to be in his favor. It's on Poyo to really. It's on Poyo to really kind of dominate this game in order to make a statement for the continuation of the set.
Oh, totally. Almost gets the force smash there. However, gets a great dash grab there out of the end like a tornado. Looking for the up B kill. There we go.
Ooh, great nair right there, calling him out.
Early pickup, too. That's going to be helping him so much throughout the course of this game.
Oh, and he gets the trip and gets another one. Oh, RNG is in his favor. That was so sick.
Poyo. Air dodge read.
Yeah, now Poyo's starting to get the reads, but oh, the tornado again.
Oh, okay. That DI was a little suspect there by Poyo. Good thing he still survived.
Yeah, for those of you who come from different Smash games, I mean, the DI in this game, at least horizontally, works exactly the same as Melee, pretty much.
Yes.
So just hold towards the furthest diagonal, and you'll live a little bit longer.
Great little pickups there, good positioning.
Nice.
Good up B to counter that tornado. Edge cancel, just barely misses it. Gets the back throw.
Poyo, it's looking like he can't take too many more hits, 118%. Yeah, he had to answer back aggressively just because if he was on the ledge again, next nair or up he could do it, and it does right there, except 666 really snuck that one in there.
Yeah, I think the fact like that positioning, man, it looked like he was probably going to go left, but he was just enough in the position where he took outside right. I think that kind of messed up Poyo's DI there a bit.
Yeah, something I love about this game is that a lot of moves do have backwards hitboxes like that.
Yes.
And like, you know, in later Smash games, they kind of refined it a bit more so that that isn't a thing, but I also think that was one of the coolest things about this game.
I enjoy it, yeah. Like, despite how slow this game looks and like just your initial impressions of it, the more you look at the mechanics, it's actually closer to Melee than I think both Smash 4 and Ultimate are.
Yeah.
Quick little break here, lapping it out. 686M though, like I love how he was doing that, but had a stone cold face on the whole time.
Yeah. It's like I'm having fun, but I'm still here for the money.
He could have been doing that just to bait Poyo into doing it.
Honestly, next level mind game stress. Great cross up on that dash attack, so just call him out with the up smash. Now Poyo has to get down, and it's really rough pickings because look at that. Like 666 will just always be ready and willing to just walk up to him and hit a button. And he always hits the right one.
Yeah. This is a big edge guard here. Only forward air, could have done better. Ooh, okay, almost whipped the grab there. Still got it, no problem. Poyo off stage trying to recover. Here, let's see what 686M does to it. Good glide attack.
Oh.
And that's the set.
Yeah, PS1 still has some very low ceilings even in this game. Like as soon as he went in the magnifying glass, he was like, okay, bye, I'm done, I'm out.
686M now in winter semis. That's an upset right there.
That's wild.
That's good.
Yeah, and this is a Brawl Wi-Fi guy.
Yes.
Like as long
in
as
2019.
in 2019. As long as you stay on that grind,